right, y'all. I'm seeing that Diddy has actually spoken and apparently has issued an apology. So we're going to see exactly what he says. A short video or a clip, but we'll see.
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life. But sometimes you got to do that. I was fucked up. I hit rock bottom. But I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy, and go into rehab. Had to ask God for His mercy and grace. I'm so sorry. But I'm committed to be a better man each and every day. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry.
So I'm all about perspective, right? You know what I'm saying? If you're new to the channel, you know what I mean? You might not know me, but I'm all about perspective. Just trying to understand different perspectives, right? So I'm going to try to cover both perspectives here, right? I am a firm believer of people making mistakes, because we all do, acknowledging their mistakes, and then trying to grow from it and become better from it, for it, whatever, right? I think everybody owes it to themselves to be better than they were yesterday. Firm believer of that. Everybody should be on that same grind. Be better than you were yesterday. So going into therapy and seeking help, whether he did that or not, I don't know. It's easy to prove. So if that were real, I'm sure it'll come out. But regardless, if he's saying that he's just not the same person he was back then, which a lot of people who are in his camp would disagree with that statement. But if he's saying he's not the same person that he was then, I get that, right? None of us should be the same person that we were then. We should all be growing in some way, right? My issue with all of this is, I wasn't expecting to hear anything from Diddy, because as far as I know, because of the settlement in the court case, neither him nor Cassie are allowed to speak on anything. So the fact that he's speaking on it anyways, maybe he's allowed to say what he said. I'm not sure. I don't know the details of that, but it was reported that he wasn't allowed to speak, and neither was Cassie, and that's why we hadn't heard from him. So I'm surprised to even see his face right now. But anyways, my issue with this is, in my opinion, this just very well may be the epitome of you're only sorry because you got caught. This might be the epitome of that. You're only sorry because you got caught. So again, back to my first perspective, like growing, bettering, becoming better, being better. All of that makes sense to me. But I don't believe that you were doing that. That particular video, 8, almost 9 years old. Yeah, it was May. It was almost 8 years, almost to a T. Where's the amends in the 8 years? Where's the accountability in the 8 years? Where is the, kind of owning up to those behaviors? Here's the kicker for me. Cassie sues you. Cassie sues you. Now we in 2023, 2024. Cassie sues you. gives a detailed play-by-play of everything that happened at the hotel. Here's your another opportunity. And what did you do? You released a statement that said, basically, Cassie is a liar. She's lying. She just wants a quick payday. She just wants a check. She just in it for the money, or people are just out to bash your character and this and this and that and blah, blah, blah. Even in that moment, with those details, which now that we've seen the video, we can see was a play-by-play because she literally recalled damn near everything. You know that. You know you did that. And still, in hearing that, reading that, seeing that, you still convinced all of your people and everybody in your camp or whoever rock with you and some of the rest of the world that decided to follow the case. You convinced everybody that she was a liar and that you were an innocent man and that you could never, ever do any of those things. And this is 2024. So if you were so disgusted with yourself then as you are now, even in that moment, that opportunity, you still didn't, take accountability for what you did. The fact that she had to sue you to even get any money is crazy. She should have been taken care of. You're lucky she only got 30 off you. And then we see the video crystal clear, HD, my guy, of you doing exactly what you said you didn't do. And not only that, even after the allegations came out, and then everybody started calling Cassie a liar right along with you, you were doing it up on camera, celebrating with your friends and having fun and just like living life as if you weren't guilty of what you were being accused of. You just seemed very unbothered by the whole thing, knowing in your head that you were guilty of exactly what she said you did. That's crazy to me. So I can't buy that, between 2016 and now, that you've just been trying to be better than who you were. Like, you still didn't even take that opportunity. Somebody's putting it in your face saying, you did this to me. And you're still like, nah, no, I didn't. I didn't do that. She's a liar, everybody. She's lying. She's just after the money, y'all. Damn. And people believed you and started attacking Cassie for it. So much so that those same people are now apologizing to Cassie. That's how messed up the game is. That's how fooled you had people. So even in that moment, the accountability wasn't taken. And the fact that it was alleged that you paid to obtain that footage and get it from the hotel and things like that, and then the fact that it's been sat on for 8 years, even though people knew about it, is all crazy. I don't know. That's not accountability, especially when she put her truth out there and you squashed it in 2024. Not 7 years ago, 6 years ago, 5 years ago, but yesterday. You squashed everything that she was saying as false when it was true. Then, now you're posting an apology because the video is out there. You had to watch it. Your kids, I'm sure, watched it. Your son, who was just releasing songs a couple weeks ago defending your ass, they all watched it. We all watched it. You watched it. And now you're like, damn, my ass is out there. All you did trying to sweep it under the rug failed. It's out there, and now we all see it. Now we know that you're a liar. We know that you're an abuser, a predator, an attacker, and all. And then you got the feds raiding your house 2 months ago. All these other allegations, people starting to come forward. And then you got people in your own camp, people that were your assistants and attorneys and stuff like that saying, they're not even surprised by this. That's people that work with you on a daily basis saying they're not even surprised. Which lets me know this ain't necessarily like the old Diddy we talking about. This is consistent Diddy, more powerful Diddy, more rich Diddy, right? That people that are of late, within the past decade, can still say the same things and have the same feelings and say, yeah, they're not even really surprised by this. That's crazy. So for me personally, this is just my opinion. This is, you're sorry because you got caught after doing everything in your power to make sure you didn't get caught and to make sure that Cassie was painted as the liar. And you did that successfully for a long time until the video. That video is damning. And there's no escaping it. All he can do is apologize at this point. But I don't know. It's too late. I don't know if he apologized to Cassie at some point behind the scenes, like before all of this, but I'm assuming not because she sued your ass and you denied it. So, like, I can't imagine amends were made in any kind of way, man. Like, there's no amount of money that you can pay somebody to, like, just make that trauma disappear and make that memory go away. You know what I mean? So it's a serious deal. I can't rock with it. As a child of, my mother was a victim of domestic violence at points in her life as well. And, that stuff hits close to home. There's just certain stuff we don't rock with. And watching you do what you did on video to somebody that helpless, defenseless, not fighting back, not doing anything. Like, you chased them, threw them, punched them, kicked them, dragged them to a girl that you claim to love. That's wild behavior. And the fact that he can't be charged for it because of the statute of limitations, which was raised to 5 years from 3 years, still outside that statute, right? Because this is 8 years ago. So he can't be charged for it. But a lot of this stuff can come back up into, that's a state charge. A lot of this stuff can come back up into the federal level, which is why you got the feds raiding his house in March, looking for stuff and doing things. And allegedly, there are other hotel incidences that also may have been captured on camera. Others. So we'll see what comes of that. But as of right now, this apology is trash. If this video didn't come out, this apology would not be here right now, right? It wouldn't be here. So that's the thing for me. Like, you got caught, like, red-handed after being the one trying to make sure you didn't get caught. And then again, like I said, the icing on the cake for me is just recently making Cassie out to be a liar when she was 100% truthful. And then on top of that, he recently posted something on social media within the past few whatevers that said something along the lines of, I'm paraphrasing here, but it was like, the truth will come out, or time will tell, or some shit like that, to further perpetuate his innocence. The truth will reveal itself and all this. That was just within the same month, dude. It's May right now. Within the same month you did stuff like that. And now you're sorry? Nah, this just don't cut it. So again, I understand people needing to better themselves, grow, be accountable for their mistakes, recognize, and try to become better from it. But I don't think he's been doing that or has tried to do that. In fact, he's used his power to manipulate narratives instead. And that to me is corny. And I mean, I don't think he has 10 to stand on right now. So, you know, I can't imagine anybody really buying this, man. You know, we all go through dark periods and stuff like that, but most of us, when we do something, we end up getting held accountable for it. This dude is, you can't touch him. We all can see the video clear as day, and yet nothing can happen to him. He cannot be charged for that at the state level. So, you know, it's just wild. I'm wondering where he's at right now. Ain't no way his ass at home. Maybe that's his house. I would imagine him somewhere out the country right now, taking it easy. Because yeah, this dude been tripping. So as far as this apology goes, man, I'm not really sure it means much of anything right now. He didn't have no choice but to say something. But I think he had plenty of opportunities to rectify this on his own throughout the years and as of recent when the suit came. But he didn't. He didn't do any of it. Then the video hit, and then it was checkmate, and he had no choice but to get up from the table. So, can somebody accept your apology at that point? I don't know. It might be too late. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this apology, man. For me, I ain't buying it, but it ain't up to me. It ain't between me. You know, it don't really matter. Again, this is just my perception and opinion as an observer outside looking in with limited information. This is what I come to. So y'all let me know what y'all think about it, man, where y'all stand with this. And I'll see y'all next time. I'm out of here.